Masters of the Universe fans, it's the one and only Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. And on today's episode, thanks to the absolutely incredible support of my patrons, Optibotimus Plus channel members, and even those of you that just hit that thumbs up button, we're going to be taking a look at the new Masters of the Universe Origins Heroic Court Magician ORKO. After a long wait, I was finally able to get my hands on Wave 2 of the Origins figures, thanks to Big Bad Toy Store finally getting their supply in. And shout out to them, because if I was a mint on card collector, this would be a good one to have, because it's real good shape and you can see that it's not punched. So hey, that would be cool. But for the packaging, as you can see, you got that Masters of the Universe logo right there. Yeah, the blue sky, the red rocks blasting out. You got this really nice, completely clear blister, which showcases the figure, his accessories, and you got the little dimple section right there. And yeah, it does say new for 20, but you know, these things were really hard to find just in stores. Come around to the back of the package, you can see all the other figures that are currently available, including the first wave He-Man and Skeletor, which will always be kind of in the rotation. My understanding is those are the two figures, as well as Battle Cat, I believe, will always be available. And then you got the other figures in the second wave, including Manny Faces, Trapjaw, and of course, the fan favorite, Scareglow. Of course, you got that gorgeous art there up here at the top with ORKO kind of dumping a bucket on Beastman, which, you know, that's kind of his thing. And of course, you can pose him, and he floats by way of this really cool stand that I really do like. But for the packaging on this guy, that is about it. So without further ado, let's get him out here and see how cool he actually is. And here we have ORKO open up and out of his packaging. And honestly, he might be my favorite ORKO figure that we've gotten. There's a lot of really good ones that are out there. Something about this one, though, really does appeal to me. Now, for his accessories, as you can see, all it is this little floating display base. Why it's purple, I have no idea. I mean, you can see it's glittery, which is kind of cool, and you got a clear pillar section here that is articulated, so you can see you can plug it underneath them, well, maybe, and you can, you know, articulate it. I mean, he rotates. I mean, you can do kind of really whatever you want with them, which is pretty cool. I really don't understand why it's got to be purple like this. I mean, there's no reason why he would have a purple whoosh thing coming from his under section. But I do like that they give it to us. Otherwise, it would just be him standing there. But the figure is really nice. He is fairly hollow, though. His entire body is like a hollow plastic, which does give him a much lighter feel. Like the heaviest part, as you're holding him, really is his head. That's a fairly solid piece. But the overall look is still really nice. Now, some people may not necessarily understand why he's got like this pinkish red robe thing and an orange hat. Well, in the original Filmation cartoon, the colors were like that. I mean, it might be not as extreme as this is a very brightly colored figure. The robes are pretty decent, but this is definitely a lot brighter than I feel it was in the cartoon. It doesn't look bad. I do like it still. I just definitely think that it is a little bit extreme in terms of the orange. But he still looks really good. You got that iconic O here on his robes. You got the blue for his hands. You got the little mystery face sort of thing in there. I dig it. You can remove his head. Nothing else really removes. I don't think that, I mean, like none of the arms, that's not coming out. I wonder if you can, yeah, I'm not going to force anything, but everything is in there pretty solidly. But you can see you can pop his head off. This part here is permanently attached, so you can't even remove that. So you can do that if you are so inclined. And, I mean, what else are you going to really do with them? For a comparison, here's with He-Man. ORKO is one of the few people that know the secret identity of Prince Adam and knows that he is He-Man. The other ones, of course, being Man-at-Arms, the Sorcerers, and little known fact, Zodak actually knows who he is as well. You can do this if you want, and I just wanted to do this because it's going to be funny. But You know, you can't really do that with him because this piece comes up, so you can't really put his head on there all that well. But you can take this, and is that even going on there? That's really stiff. I don't know. Oh, it's on there. That looks stupid. But you can, if you are so inclined, you can do something like that. Just because, why not? But size-wise, here you can see how they stack up. When you plug this in, it actually is a little bit better when I do it like this, because it puts him kind of about the head level there. So that I kind of like. I think that works pretty good for the size. So it does elevate him a little bit higher to kind of be face-to-face with the regular figures. So I dig that. That's a pretty cool additional touch. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, so you get a nice range of motion with that. You can get him looking up and down. The further down he looks, the more his eyes get covered up. Paint on him is pretty decent as well, as I'm noticing. You might have a little bit of orange bleed into the ear section, or maybe vice versa. I don't know if the whole thing is... I think the whole thing is molded in this, so there might just not be enough blue going all the way down to the base of that. But so you do have that for articulation. Then you have a pin hinge joint here for the shoulders. Moving in and out, you do have a hinge and a swivel section here at the elbow. And then the wrists do rotate and also hinge forward and back. So the only real articulation that's not on him is his legs. But I do like him. I mean, I kind of wish maybe he did come with something else. Like maybe in the 2000X series, he had a wand that they did end up giving him in the Classics line. That would have been cool if they gave him something like that, just to kind of go along with this base, which, like I said, I feel like the base is a little bit wonky. Just because it just, I don't know. The color throws me out. The color's perfectly fine. It just, I don't understand why he would have a purple swooshing thing. I mean, a lot of times when you go, it was just like a cloud of white or clear. So I think that they should have just went with the clear look, but it is what it is. But there you are, guys. There's my look at the new Masters of the Universe Origins ORKO figure. If you want to pick him up or any of the other Masters of the Universe figures, you can do the real simple thing and go online to places like Big Bad Toy Store or Amazon. For both of those places, I'll put links right down in the video description. But beyond that, guys, that is about it. So once again, I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you would do one very simple thing for me. And that's just to hit that thumbs up button. That one very small gesture, believe it or not, really does go a long way towards helping me out, and I would really very much appreciate it. I also got to send a huge shout out to all of my Optibotimus Plus channel members, who through their direct support, now more than ever, help to make reviews like this possible. And if you'd be interested in joining Optibotimus Plus, where you can get exclusive channel and comment emojis, loyalty badges, early access to my video reviews, exclusive member unboxing videos, live streams, Zoom calls, as well as the occasional giveaway like these guys do, all you have to do is click on that little join button right down there. And finally, remember that the real trouble with the world is that too many people grow up. Thank you for watching and taking the time to be a kid.